Yeah, just kind of want to shift gears real quick. Look a little bit more about look more into long-term training and
Hmm.
like the role of that. And so, how has like the consistent year-round, training and practice helped you?
Um, I would say it's helped me a lot. Like one thing that I think some people have like a misconception of is that like uh you can't just train during your like football like organized workouts and want to go where you want to get to.
Mhm.
Like there will be a few diamonds in the rough that just have crazy natural talent that don't really have to do much, but majority of people are doing stuff outside of especially like the football
Their
season or
season.
whatever
Yep.
season it is. So that aspect of like when we would train inside in the winter, um, and like it was like so at basketball practice, but like on the weekends or something, like you
Hmm.
get in receiver work, like not taking 3 steps forward during the season and then take 2 steps back in the off season where you do nothing.
I like
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a I would say that's a big aspect of where like even playing a different sport like doing basketball or learning how to jump or doing track and like sprinting all can translate to like the game of football, which helped me. But like doing like actual receiver workouts or even like catching a football, like that type of
Just
stuff.
getting your hands on the ball, man.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
doing that stuff in the off season when it's like, all right, I got a free day, let me like go and do like just some work, even if it's little, like that.
It's gonna add up.
Yeah, it's gonna add up, and
Yeah.
it'll helps a tremendous amount. I would
Sure
say.
thing. Yeah. And so, just kind of curious, um, like I guess that's like really good advice for like the high school athletes and stuff like that. But like, is there like a moment that sticks out to you in your head that where you took something from here and it really gave you a real edge in like your competition?
Yeah, I would say, um, like a lot of the um, like footwork or just like cone drills that we did, like a simple box drill, even that I didn't even know, like doing those like in my backyard, like whether it's just like in the summer when like we have off days for football or like I would literally just wake up in the morning and like do a little warm up, go put my cones out there and like be on a footwork ladder or uh, get like cones out and like work a release that we did or like
Hmm.
working on my breaks or just like simple stuff like that where I don't need a whole lot of grass, but like I'm using what I have and like those days I felt like stacked up and I started to see a difference for my peers um, as I got like older, like especially like into my senior year. Like I felt like those days really showed stacking up when it's like just using simple drills that like we have done
Hmm.
and taking them and like okay, I can do this on my own. Like I remember how this works. I remember what keys I need to work on.
The cues and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So you basically are talking about how you learned a drill
Hmm.
from training, and then you in your on your free time
Yeah.
you took it and applied it in your free time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you sending me a few videos, man. In the backyard, it was like, you know, early spring.
Yeah.
Leaves are still on the ground. You know what I mean, type deal, or late fall, whatever it was, and just yeah, just I remember what you're talking about. And
Yeah.
I remember I had a conversation with your mom. We were out at we just finished some speed training. It was last summer, and she said that the moment she knew that you took the next step was when she looked back and she saw all the work you did during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. COVID was a big
Yes,
period for
when
me
you just
where
went outside and
yeah,
like did your thing.
in my backyard, literally like every day I was just like
Yeah,
I would get up in the morning and I was just like I'm gonna just go outside and like I was doing footwork ladder, I was doing cone drills.
yeah.
I would actually throw my football on my roof and it's at an angle so it would roll back down every time, and I would just stand and look up like from where the roof is at and then practice catching the over shoulder
Yo,
ball like
that's
that.
some stuff right there,
Like
man. Like people don't do that anymore. Like,
yeah, like
oh man, that takes me back to living in the country. Like we used to do stuff like that,
uh-huh.
man. Yeah,
Like because I was like, okay, it's no one else out here to throw me the ball.
yep.
How can I catch it? Or like yeah, just things like that, or running back and forth in my backyard, or like trying to. We had a little bit of a hill, so still trying to run a route, or just like stuff like that. COVID was a big period. That was what I think going into my freshman year,
Yeah.
where I really. That's when I knew, okay, I wanted to play college
Mhm.
football, like I said before. So I was like, I'm gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? Or my dad got us. We had these big tractor tires, and we had chains and stuff. So we'd flip the tire all the way to the end of our fence, and then
Sprint back with
yeah,
it.
sprint back. And then we had like chains where we would put them on our back, do push-ups or squats with them, just like little stuff where we couldn't go to the gym. Um,
Mhm.
like we didn't have a whole lot of football workouts because of COVID, so I was just
Get it
doing what
in,
I
man.
could to try to get stuff, and I felt like those days too, like
Hell
set
yeah.
me
Yeah,
apart
dude.
a
Like,
lot.
I remember hearing a story about one of my mentors,
Hmm.
the guy that I learned from in Chicago when he was a kid growing up. Him and his brother, they used to set the timer on the microwave, and they would like hit it, and they'd run around the house
Uh huh.
until you got back. You had to get back for the timer on the microwave.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just little things. Nothing too crazy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But